Hey guys, and welcome to the users. My name is Will, and today I'm going to be showing you a very quick tutorial, surprisingly quick actually, for what you might think. So, I'm actually on the 1.5 snapshot right now, currently on 13W02A, although 13W03 has come out. I do have this little contraption that I've actually come up with. Um, and I'm sure actually some other people have probably done this design as well. But you're probably wondering, or if you haven't already seen the title, what this is. This is an automatic, I should say, item sorter. So using the new hopper blocks and comparators, or whatever you must say. Now, I've been looking at all kinds of different designs. I've been seeing all different kinds of things. This by far has to be the most simplest design I've ever seen. I mean, just look at how much. That's literally, it's about 8 pieces of redstone. Four, another 6 repeater or torches and 2 comparators, and of course your hopper blocks, the most important part of the whole thing, and the comparators. Those are the 2. So basically how this works is I just have it set up with 2 just to make it very simple. You could do this however you want. You could just have a little. It generally works best with water. In fact, you probably should use water to make it go down. So say you're just coming right over here, and actually these ones are going to be melons. So I'm just going to get myself some melons, and I'm going to get myself some gunpowder. Now these chests are currently have a few things in them, so I'm just going to take the stuff out so you guys can be sure that's all good, okay? Alright, so it's going to separate these out. Alright, so I'm just going to do some kind of random amounts, going to do everything. Bam, bam. Whoop, 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 whoop. Then you can make this as long as you want. You'll just have to go down every, whenever the water will go down. All right, let's go. Those couple things go down, and we'll go check it. Bam! Only melons and only gunpowder. Now, as far as I know, this is practically 100% reliable, so you have no fear about doing that. And at this current moment, I don't know how to make this tileable. If you're not familiar with tileable means, it basically means just doing it side by side, so I could have basically 2 chests right next to each other. Although that would make a or whatever. Only reason is if you watch, I'll put some gunpowder in here. When it figures out that it can't go in this hopper, it's going to do a little bouncing thing. Bam, and it bounces. So, and a lot of times if you put something right here, if you put one of the detectors right here, a lot of times it'll actually jump over that. It can be a problem, which is why at this moment, I don't know if they're going to fix that. I don't know if that's kind of a feature, but, it's just for now. Alright, hey guys, sorry about that, my phone rang, and I had quite a good little talk there, so I'm going to go ahead and go into detail on how to actually make this. Now, what I'm thinking is, since we've already got this little thing, and we can just make this one over, I might just go ahead and build it off of this one, and you can follow along. So, it needs to be either, this can be a ground level, I mean, there's no problem with that, this will just be underground, all the redstone part. But for the meantime, just to make it easy, it's going to be up. So then, of course, just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come behind here. Well, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and add a chest right here. And then I'm going to... This is always where it gets a little bit weird. Or actually, never mind. Basically, yeah, I already have everything I need. So I need to get this hopper. And I need to quickly place it right there so the water doesn't fall out. And make sure that it is pointing into the chest. Because it needs to be going into the chest rather than just staying where it is. Now what you need to do is you need to start hooking up all the stuff. So I'm actually going to get some sandstone because sandstone seems a little bit, I don't know. Well, I've already got it here, so I might as well just bring it out for you. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a comparator and place it going out that way. I'm going to bring out 2 here. I'm going to place a torch right there. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put, if this is lower to the ground, basically, I just need to get this redstone up here, so you can actually take out all that, but I don't know. Might as well just connect it and make it look more like physical. So you put that in there, then now you must add that, and then simply you place 2 torches right there, and these ones should all be out, and this one should be lit. Now, Most important part of the whole thing, otherwise it will not, it will just suck everything in, is that you need to have all your items, well, the melons are a little bit weird, you need to have them all just like this. You need to have all of them filled up with just one, and then you need to have 16 of whatever you want to be getting, whatever. So let's, for example, get some wood. You know, let's get some cobwebs. That sounds interesting enough. And what we'll do is we'll just go in here, place bam, 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 and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until we get to 16. Now if we get to 17, actually, there we go. As you can see, when I place something in there, it generally doesn't kick off until it goes after 18, but it'll go down to 16. So now what I can do is I can come down here, and I can start throwing stuff back in there, and bam, that stuff will go in there too. So, throwing all my random crap in there. Everything is getting nice and sorted out, and it all comes out. Oops, whoa, that was weird. And I must point out, you don't want to put one of these, I know you want to keep this off, but just add a half slab to it. So I'm just going to get a quartz slab. I'm going to place that right over this. And bam. So then you can open up your chest. So cobweb, melons, and gunpowder. 100% efficient, except for this one fact. Now, the hitboxes on hoppers are actually pretty dang terrible right now. So for example, if I place my cobwebs, and I kind of did on the side here, let's see if I can't get it over there. I'll place it kind of on the side, let's see if it does it. As you can see, it didn't go through. And that's because the hitboxes are absolutely just terrifying. So I placed some melons, see if I can't get those down there. Well, these ones actually, see, that one kind of went that way. So I noticed this and I didn't really realize, I thought I was just going wrong, but really it's just the hitboxes were terrible. So whenever you do drop it in, make sure you are dropping it in practically right in the middle. Okay? Now, if you guys have already, that's all you want to see, you don't want to know how it works, really, then that's fine. You can quit the video, and here you go. And this is basically very, very not cost efficient at all and very reliable. Now I'm going to show you guys kind of how it works. So the comparators are basically saying, okay, they're not getting, let's per se, they're getting a signal. And it's sending out a signal. As you can see, it goes out just one. Because there is some stuff in the hopper right now. In fact, there is 20, and there should be 20 in each of these. And that will set out a signal of 1. The reason you put just 1 in these other ones is so that no other item can come through, thus the sorting. But whenever you put in one more will trigger another block. And however many more you put, it will still do more, it just can't go anywhere. Thus turning this torch off, thus turning this redstone stuff off, thus turning this thing off, thus turning that one off. And that will, in chain, cause the item to go through, to dispense. So this is basically saying, if you guys didn't know, as a result of 13W02A, you can turn off the signal of hoppers with a redstone signal. And so when this goes off, that's when it starts going out. But that's kind of weird. Why are the hoppers empty here? Did I might have taken it out. Silly me. And so yeah. And so basically I'll send it out, but once ever it is completely unloaded, it will stop that signal and it will stop the flow. So that's basically it in a nutshell. So guys, this was actually a very simple tutorial. If you guys didn't figure it out from my excellent demonstration, then you're pretty much lost. And probably should just let your friends mess with redstone rather than... But no, everybody's welcome to redstone. I know I wasn't for a while, but now here I am. And so I'd love to see what people do with this. It's very nice, very cost efficient. Not cost efficient. Cost efficient, yes. And love to see what you guys do in survival. I will definitely be using the hoppers. So, sneak peek of another episode over here. A transport system. Bum bum bum. So yeah, I will see you guys next time on the users. Bye-bye.